Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Odd the Ball. I've got some news here, unfortunately, about Josh Curran. And the media is, when there's smoke, there's fire, and I suppose this is one where it needs to be addressed. And saying that though, before we get into it, DJ, hit that intro. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I can't believe it's happening. There's reports that Josh Curran is looking for another club. It seems to have been a mutual parting. It's one that I'm struggling with. Before I get into it, though, just quickly, Josh Curran, we recruited him. We got him in 2019. Right, he played one game for the Roosters that year, by the way. And ever since then, he played 60 games for us. He scored 12 tries for us as well. He made his debut for us against the Canberra Raiders too that year. I think I remember that game too. What can I say? It's going to be short and sweet, this one here. I had the privilege of meeting Josh Curran's parents, courtesy of Ruin Hammer, on 2 occasions. Magic Round this year as well as the year prior, and got nothing but good things to say about them. Very hospitable, receptive. They were nice. It was great yarns. It sucks. It sucks. I don't really even know how to really try and talk about this without trying to feel emotionally attached, because this is sport. This is the beauty of sport, and probably the sadness of it as well. We sometimes build emotional attachments, good or bad, towards players, and this one here sort of hurts. So, look, if he does go, he goes, and he leaves behind a good legacy, in my opinion, for the Warriors. It's one of those ones when you sort of summarize it. He should have played more games, in my opinion. He should have started, this year, quite frankly. And I understand there was a bit of a self-admission where he talked about his, dip in form, but I still think he should have started those games there. But that's just the sporting, the business side of rugby league, for all teams that I've just got to accept. Come to terms with. Obviously, you got the likes of up-and-coming players, Maiu'u, Sifa Kula, and I'm sure these more juniors too, right? Players that are younger than Curran coming through the ranks. So, you've just got to make space for him. And that's just the way it goes. Look, if I had it my way, I'm not going to say any names, but I would have definitely dropped other players before Curran, by far. But that's just the way it goes. It's a pity. But I understand, obviously family as well. But look, nobody really know how he feels about it. I'll still have a chance to actually interview Josh Curran and get a yarn with him, and I suppose even talk about this. But look, guys, you guys know I've called him King Curran. Whether it was a joke or not, I still thought he was a player of some great worth. And every time he played for the Warriors, he always put his heart in his jersey. Every carry, every tackle. And I just love the fact that even though there were times when he got physically bested, he never took a backward step. That never fazed him. He was always going to bring his best the next time round. And that's just something I really appreciated. And I loved as well how he especially represented his indigenous heritage, which I think is such a good twist for the Warriors. It's something good to have, I think, is indigenous representation in the Warriors. I think it's so important, actually, in my opinion. And I think it's something I might even talk about down the future there. The importance of actually getting some indigenous players to play for the Warriors. And anyway, look, I'm not going to talk too much now. I've said my bit there. If he goes, thank you again for the memories, and I wish him nothing but the best, and I'll continuously follow him around and see how his future goes. Absolutely. But sometimes sport can be cruel, and for me, as well. It hasn't been the best week for me regarding player retention, so on and so forth. But that's just the way it goes. I understand it's the business, and you've just got to look forward, right? And my understanding by looks, I think it was probably a mutual thing as well. So yeah. Anyway, if he goes, he goes. If he doesn't, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, when he smoked his fire. Anyway, that's it. Take it easy. It's life. Hold the ball.